Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Look, all you daggone miscreants. Look. My name's Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You're now about to witness the greatest show on earth. The greatest show. In the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show, the multiverse, and it's so good to be back with all of my loved ones and brothers and sisters. Bang! It's so good to be back. So good to be fucking back. Good to be fucking back. No, I know. Shomari, how did it go down? It didn't go down yet. These miscreants are still making me wait. I was supposed to testify last Thursday. They canceled it. No word this week. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they want me, they want them. Who's going down? I'd say, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm just get back with my crew. I'm going to let the court system do what it's going to do. It'll be what it be. It'll do what it do. You know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. So I haven't been with you for a while, man. It's just on my brain all the time. You know, I just said, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck it. Fuck them. I'm just going to do me. I'm just going to do us. We got crypto to earn. Look, we got gains to make. So look, let me tell you all about them. Shomari's back, baby. Bang! Fuck these assholes. Plus, the fuel's finally kicking in. I'll tell you, when I'm stressed out, the fuel doesn't kick in. All right? It doesn't work. But now I have a different mindset, so fuck these guys. All right, so let's get to our shit, brothers and sisters. Good to be back. Love you guys. Bang! See who we're working with tonight. So tonight, VanEck, oh yeah, dropping a multi-token crypto fund. I told you, right? Just like your 401k isn't just one stock. It's like tech stock, right? So it'll be Microsoft, Facebook, Uber, Lyft, blah, blah, all in the one 401k, right? Your 401k is a fund. Well, that's what I told you would happen. And so, bang, we've got our not first, because I think we read about one in Switzerland about a month and a half ago, didn't we? So look, but anyway, first American one, bang. So let's check it out. Actually, I don't know if they're launching it in America. We'll see where it's being launched. But anyway, that's the kind of shit that's necessary. All right, so let's move on, and then we'll yap when we get there. Grayscale is considering Iota and VeChain. Bang! Of course, Grayscale. Like I've been telling everyone on this channel since the beginning of this channel. Well, not since the beginning, but well, since Iota and VeChain came around kicking ass. If you don't have these in your portfolio. I'm just kidding. There's lots of good stuff now. You don't have to have them anymore. But back in 2019, if you don't have Iota and VeChain from back then, the fuck were you doing? All right, so we get there when we get there. Bang, we'll talk about that. And then look. This is what dragged me from the dead. Dragged me from the depths of my depression. India, baby. What, Shomari, what? India, motherfuckers. Bang. You know how we like India around here? Bang. 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 India came out. You know, motherfucker had to come out for this shit. Motherfucker had to fuel up and come out and talk to the brothers about this one. Because this is serious. Now, look, if you're new to this channel, or this is the first time you've stumbled upon this massacre of a televised, whatever you call this thing. Look, let me tell you something. India. You're obviously a crypto nerd. Why is India so important? Why is it so important, Shomari? Well, I'm glad you asked, fuckstick. India is important because 1 in 5 people on Earth are Indian. Oh, yeah. Did you know that? Yeah. 1 point something billion. Yeah, they roll deep like that. They're the deepest rolling motherfuckers on Earth. Next to China, bang, which also rolls deep with a 1-piece chicken. That's 1 billion piece chicken. That's a 1 billion piece chicken. 1.2, 1.4 billion piece chicken those boys are rolling with there. Well, they roll deep. You know what I'm saying? They roll thuggish, ruggish, and deep. And so, look, India edges towards crypto legalization. We're going to talk. We're going to have some yap when we get there. Because I know. You've heard some shit. Some crypto fucksticks are all angry. Luck. You just stick around with me. Wait till we get to that story. I'll get your mind right. And then we're going to do shout outs to Daily Summer as usual. Bye. It's so good to be back. Bye. Let's do it how we do with a. Whoops. Bye. Holy shit. I haven't done this so long. I forget the buttons. Look. Don't worry about it. It's like riding a bike, folks. Like riding a bike. You get used to it. Bang! And this is how we do right here. And then we do a little bit of refresh. Yes, we do some refresh. We haven't refreshed with each other for a while, brothers and sisters. I've missed it. A good old refresh. Wow. Good old refresh. All right, guys. Holy, let me get a sip. I'm telling you, these guys got my mind wrong, folks. Shomari, your mind got wrong? My mind's wrong. I mean, not at markets, obviously. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but they got me just thinking. What are they going to ask me? What do I answer this way? What if I answer that way? What if I lie in this and then this? What if I tell the truth about this? It's just constant, folks. It's constant. I just want to get this fucking testimony over with, man. But anyway, look, like I've always told you before, wars come and go. Governments come and go. Regimes come and go. Genocides, holocausts, they come and go. Court cases come and they go. But the market lives on forever. Bang! And that's why we're in the markets, folks. It lives on and it pays out. The Goody Room lives on and pays out forever. That's what we are. Goody Room masters. We're masters. You're killer bees, aren't you? No. You remember when you first came to this channel. All right? Futures contract? What the fuck is a futures contract? Oh, now you're a fucking futures contract master, ain't you? Well, Shomari, is it cash settled? Or is it physically settled? Shomari, right? Yeah, you got a smart mouth now because you're smart. Now you're smarty pants. Killer bees. All right, let's do what we do, guys. Let's do what we do, killer bees. Let's get her done. Well, let's start doing this thing. All right, price of Bitcoin, you know how we do. $38,481. Oh, yeah. Last time I left you, January 24th. Fuck, that was like over a week ago. Sorry, guys. I told you, my mind. It wasn't right. It still isn't, but we just keep it moving. All right. When I left you back then, it was $33,317. So we've gone up. What are we working with here? Oh, yeah, we're working with around these parts. We're going with a 5-piece chicken. $5,164. Bang! 5-piece chicken. Nice. All right, guys. You know how we do around here. Top 10 brothers and sisters. Let me look what's going on around here. Wow. Looks like it's the same usual daggone suspects from way back when. From a whole week ago. All right. Top 10 of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, Cardano, Solana, XRP, Terra, and Polkadot taking up the number 10. Yes. Look. All right. Oh, man. I love it. I love this. I love being back, guys. All right. So market moves of the day. You know how it be. You know how it do. You know how it get down. Sickle this up, sickle this down. Oh, yeah. Everyone's talking about this USD coin is catching up to Tether now. There might be a flippening. Look. Anyway. All right. Sickle this up, sickle this down, folks. Sickle this up, sickle this down. Sickle this up, sickle this down. FTX exchange just got more valuable than Coinbase today. Well, yesterday now. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, guys. I've been keeping track of everything, so don't worry about it. But just this wasn't in my mind wasn't right to talk and hang out with you guys, properly. Give you the proper love you deserve. Look at Ethereum Classic, 10.31% up. Bang! I think we got those in an airdrop like way back in 2018 or something, didn't we? I probably have some of those on that. Remember, guys, when we were airdropping back in 2018 and we'd put them in that thing, my Ether wallet. Holy, I haven't opened up that thing for years. Fuck, I could be a gazillionaire right now with shit that we were airdropped back then. I don't think so, but look. All right, guys. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Remember those days? 10 airdrops a day and shit. Fucking Bob and that other dude dropping them on us. All right, so we did that. And now, because these guys are still fucking around. Let me look. Yeah, you see, they're giving us shit coins. So we're going to head over to CoinGecko. Bang, to get our top 10, bottom 10 of the day. Bang. Top 10 losers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Top 10 losers. Loopring, Kadena, Flow, SafeMoon, Cosmos, Decentraland, Filecoin, Uniswap, Helium, and Terra. You know what it is? These guys, CoinMarketCap used to do the top 10, bottom 10 out of the top 100, right? And now they're just, look at it. The 6,170th coin, Finaccio, yeah, fucking break. So that's why we're gonna use have to use CoinGecko for our top 10, bottom 10. All right, and top 10 of the day is in terms of top 10 gainers, Leo Token, looks rare, Ethereum Classic, Quant, Kusama, eCash, Tezos, Synthetic Network Token, and the Graph. And maybe Avalanche. I don't know if that's 10 or more, but look. All right, now we'll head back to CoinMarketCap. And we'll do the market cap thing from here. So, total market cap is... Wait a minute. Daggone. All right. Actually, that's not bad compared to where I left you guys at. All right. Total market cap is $1.687 trillion. Well, I left you guys last time on the 24th. We were at $1.514 trillion. So we've gone up $0.173 trillion. Let's see what the 24-hour volume is. All right, 24-hour volume is $82.3 billion when I left you way back when. We're at 104.9, so we've gone down $22 billion. All right, let's just keep it moving. Bang! Let's get to the stories. Bang! VanEck launches its first multi-token cryptocurrency fund. And so this is what I've been telling you about, right? Like, yes. We can't be too greedy yet. Right? Bitcoin and Ethereum funds came out first. And then the Germans and the Europeans are dropping all that chicken over there in Switzerland and in Germany. Yeah, small cap funds and ETPs. Sorry, those are ETPs. They're dropping over there in Europe. And but this is what I was talking about, like multi-token funds. Right? Just like your 401k. Your 401k, your job is just a fund. That's what your 401k is, right? It's just a fund. It's a basket of assets, right? And when they call you into human resources, they say, "Hi, Mrs. Johnson. We've got our large cap fund, we've got the tech fund, we've got the green fund, we've got that," right? Right? There were like these categories of funds and you had to choose one. Here it is. That's your retirement, fuckstick. Hope it works out for you. And that's all a fund is. But a fund is multi-asset, right? Like your 401k has multiple things in it. It's not just Microsoft, just Facebook, just Ford or Volkswagen, whatever country you're in, whatever. It's a basket of assets, and that's what's necessary. These are the type of funds that these are going to be more of the real fund stuff, right? A fund is a basket of assets. So all these things we talk about, these ETFs and stuff, it's really just one coin, right? It's a Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, Solana ETF, right? Chainlink ETF, right? A real fund is a basket of assets. In other words, you put a bunch of shit in it. So it's like what we read the other day, a while back, probably a few weeks ago, because I haven't been around, but remember it was a DeFi fund. Who did that? Hold on, let's just look. Fuck this. I gotta look. 1 second. All right, remember that DeFi fund? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, in Brazil, right? The DeFi ETF, right. Remember that? And they had all those hot DeFi shit inside the fund. That's what you need, a basket of assets, right? So you can have a basket of assets of, artificial intelligence blockchains, right? Supply chain blockchains, Internet of Things blockchains, all in different funds, right? So you'd have your crypto, like if it were the Shomari, I had a fund. I was a fund master, and I made funds. Then I would have like the Shomari DeFi fund, right? And I'd have all this DeFi shit in it, right? Solana, Vanek, Ethereum, right? All those, that do the DeFi stuff. And then I have the Shomari NFT fund, and have whoever's offering NFTs in that fund, the Shomari, artificial intelligence fund. And have different artificial intelligence in it, right? You get how it works, right? A basket of assets, not just one coin in the fund, but everything. All right. Of that sector, right? All the cryptos of that sector, right? Anyone who's doing remittance, Stellar. XRP, Shomari. No, they're not. They're not. They failed. But anyways, like that, right? You put it all in one basket. So look, so you get it, and this is what's necessary. These are the kind of things that people are more interested in, because if I wanted to invest in just one token, well, I'll just buy the fucking token. Right? Like if I want Bitcoin, I could just buy it. I understand, soccer mom and dad, it's much easier to buy a Bitcoin futures contract from your E-Trade account because that's what you're familiar with. Okay, I understand, but you're just still buying just Bitcoin, right? You know what I'm saying? A single asset. Whereas a true fund, in terms of the real financial markets, a fund is a basket of assets. In other words, multiple, two or more assets of some type inside this basket, which they call the that fund, the blah, 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 blah fund, the global growth fund, the green fund, the this fund. Right? All right. So thanks. Let's move on. Look. And that's what we need. And that's why this is great. So look. This particular ETN, let's read the byline, will contain exposure to 7 different major cryptocurrencies. Bang! Oh, yeah. So on Monday, VanEck, a financial institution with close to $82 billion in assets under management, with exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, mutual funds, and institutional accounts, announced the launch of its first cryptocurrency fund. Bang! The fund is listed as an exchange-traded note, or an ETN, on the Deutsche Börse. So, you know about the Deutsche. That's the Germans. Of course it is. The Europeans are eating our lunch, folks. And they continue to eat more and more. Now they're coming out with multi-asset funds. Oh, yeah. America. You haven't even come out with one spot ETF yet. Pathetic. Pathetic. Miscreants. Pathetic. But look, our European brothers are coming strong. Bang! So there we go. So this is going to be on the Deutsche Börse, and guess who else? You know who those miscreants are. You know who they are. The daggone Swiss. Daggone Swiss. Swiss and Germans are killing it. Right? Aren't they? Aren't they? Like, look at all the shit we read. Right? Like multiple, right? Like Brazil, yeah. I mean, that fund in Brazil is amazing. That's amazing. And they have a couple other funds down there. So, okay, Brazil. You're getting props. Right? But let's get fucking real. The Germans and the Swiss. Holy fuck. They're murdering it. They're killing everybody right now. They're killing all of us right now. All right, let's just move on and wallow in our shame. Yes, Americans, let's just wallow. Let's just wallow in our our mediocrity. Yeah, just wallow in the shame. America, where are you? We're not there yet. We're just wallowing in the shame of it all. Let's just wallow in the shame. Yeah, well, that's how it is. That's how the world is. You know what I mean? I mean, America. This is the place of money, motherfucker. Right? The top 3 financial centers in the world: New York, London, Tokyo. Where the fuck are we with crypto? It's the Germans and the Swiss that are kicking everyone's ass, and the Brazilians. What? I don't know, man. As a market guy, there's just something wrong about that. Well, Switzerland, not so much. I mean, that's what they do down there. I mean, I've told you before, if you're a child in Switzerland, you're born with a Bloomberg terminal, right? They give it to you complimentary at the hospital to your mom for you. But you know what I mean? We're going to let the Germans do this again. World domination. But Shomari, they don't have tanks and guns. It's not the tanks and guns anymore. It's the money. All right, guys. It's the daggone money. They're being sneaky about it. All right, let's move on. I'm just being silly, guys. Oh, it's just so good to be back and be silly with you guys again. Look, but truthful. All right, but let's move on. So this is going to be on the Deutsche Börse and the Swiss SIX exchange with exposure to Bitcoin. So this is what's in the fund. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, Tron, Avalanche, and Polygon. Oh, so I must admit the Tron selection for this fund is a little strange to me. Jigs Koenig, co-head of VanEck Europe, elaborated on why it was important for the firm to facilitate investments in digital currencies. In early 2017, he says, we determined that digital assets could provide a store of value, alternative to currencies and gold, as well as a host of technology solutions that could bring down costs in the payment and investing industries. So, while VanEck's cryptocurrency financial products are gaining traction in Europe, they face regulatory hurdles here in the U.S. Fucking big brains, dog. Big brains, man, you're embarrassing me, dog. Look, I'm talking to you directly, big brains. You, Gary Gensler. I told all my crew about you. I told my whole family about you. I told the whole cryptocurrency blockchain family. Man, I bigged you up hard. God. You're embarrassing me now. You're not giving us the chicken. No chicken. All right? Embarrassing a brother down here, man. Come on, bro. Let's get some regs. All right. There, the firm's offerings are limited to private digital currency funds. For institutional investors, and only stock-based ETF comprised of companies utilizing blockchain technology. We've talked about that. Last November, the U.S. SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, rejected VanEck's Bitcoin spot ETF application. And this is what I'm talking about, big brains. That's why you're embarrassing me, dog. When you came on, man, I was telling everybody here on this channel, I was like, look, big brains is on duty. Bang! Big brains top blockchain and MIT. Bang! Look at his big juicy brains. Bang! Making me look like a fool here, dog. Making me look fucking stupid around these parts. Tell ya. Come on, big brains. Come on, big brains. Let's go. I give you the love. Let's get some reciprocation. Let's get a little reciprocity here. Little reciprocity. So look. A little reciprocal love. All right? I'll let my people, let my subscribers see I'm not a complete idiot. All right, guys. So look, in explaining the decision, the regulatory agency cited that the underlying exchange responsible for listing the ETF, the CBOE BZX, did not have a proper surveillance sharing agreement with markets trading in underlying assets of Bitcoin. The SEC then used the same rule to reject Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust spot ETF the week prior. Two ETFs, the ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF and Valkyrie Bitcoin Strategy, received SEC approval, partly because they track the price of regulated Bitcoin futures contracts. Now, we've talked about it here before. I don't want to get into it, but I got to get a little into it. Why the fuck? If you're gonna track the price of futures, so here's the contract, okay? Here's your Bitcoin. Price of Bitcoin goes up, the futures contract goes up. The price of Bitcoin goes down, the futures contract goes down. So now you're taking these contracts, futures contracts, and you're stuffing them in a Bitcoin fund, ETF, exchange traded fund, of futures contracts. But he keeps denying. Well, not him. So it's not big brains alone. I mean, you have to understand they vote. He's only one vote. So I don't want to make it sound like he's some dictator that can just give us what we want. I know I do make it sound like that, but it isn't like that. But it's kind of like that in that when someone is the chairman of an organization, well, the organization kind of falls behind the leader's agenda. You know what I mean? So if his agenda was to give it to us, we would have got it, because you heard that. Remember, they were denying even the futures contract ETFs before. But then when he came around, he's like, a futures one might work. Right, and he's been approving all of those ones. So you could, it's not him, it's the whole board, it's the whole commission. They all vote. So it's not just him, but I mean, you could see that once he said, yeah, futures contract one would be nice. Well, we obviously just all of a sudden got futures contract ETFs, right? So, okay, so that's, I explained to you. And so, well, a spot market ETF is the spot market price of Bitcoin, which is how the fuck you get your futures contract price. So, if you're accepting the futures contract, well, you should accept the spot contract. You should approve. Sorry, let's say this like adults. You should approve a filing for a spot market ETF. It's just tracking the price of the fucking Bitcoin, isn't it? Well, it could be manipulation. How much more manipulation can the spot market price have than if you have a futures market one? It's the same thing. It's just packaged different. Spot is just the vanilla, right? A futures is just a fancy way of saying you're buying the price of Bitcoin, but through this thing that we wrap it in called a futures contract. That's all it is. It's nothing, like a fund, right? A Bitcoin fund. Yeah, I'm going to buy this fund. Well, you're just buying the price of Bitcoin anyway, right? And the price of that Bitcoin is dictated by the spot market. And so, all right. You guys know that's a pet peeve of mine. I'm really upset at big brains. The guy's making me look like a fool here. But he's acting foolish, right? You hear what I'm saying, right? What everyone's saying. I mean, he's acting the fool, right? My mind is right. His is the one that's wrong. Fuck, that's some big brains to be wrong with. But I told you, I think what he's doing is he's trying to force Congress to make laws, right? He doesn't want to give too much chicken. Because if he just starts giving out the chicken, all right, well, now Congress doesn't have to write laws. He's in trouble for anything that goes wrong. Right? Whereas he wants, no, you Congress, you write the laws. I'm just the enforcer. You know what I mean? He's just the Richada. He's just the enforcer. The Andrew Richada, right? Right? He's the SEC. He enforces the laws. Right? But Congress is trying to make him make them. And he's like, no, fuck stick. I'll give you little chicken. I'll give you those futures contracts. But you want spot, you want all the rest of it? Congress, you got to come up with the laws. So I'm not going to get in trouble if this whole shit goes to shit. If this whole thing goes to shit. I'm just kidding. It won't go to shit. Don't worry. We're waiting for a tsunami. It won't go to shit. Don't worry. Believe me, the day it'll go to shit, I'll tell you all about it. Look, guys, we got to get the fuck out of here. We had a good run. This is all going to shit. Let's get out of here. All right, guys, brothers and sisters, let's just get on to the next story. Bang! Man, I'm in a giddy mood tonight, man. It's so good to be back with you guys, talking to you, man. You guys don't understand. I love talking money. I love talking crypto. You'll see it when you meet me. That's all I talk about. You're going to probably be like, oh, man, doesn't this guy talk about anything else other than fucking markets and money? All right? You're probably going to ask me like, man, what'd you think about the Masked Singer? I don't want shit like that, you fucking moron. I know. You're going to be like, what? What do you think about The Bachelorette? I don't watch that kind of stupid shit. I watch Bloomberg and Al Jazeera, buddy. And Senate hearings. That's what I do for fun. Look. All right, guys. You'll see. I love you guys. Bang. Grayscale considers VeChain and Iota as Coinbase lists 4 low cap coins. Bang. Here's a little controversy about Coinbase that came out today. Do you know that Coinbase is secretly been investing in crypto? And can you guess what cryptos they list? The ones they're invested in. Yeah. I think that's going to be a big controversy over the next few days. That could even get some SEC look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what Coinbase has been doing. I mean, not all their coin, not every coin that they list they're invested in, but every coin they're invested in, they've listed. Yeah, they got caught today. I think it was through an SEC filing or something. If I find out the exact details, I'll tell you tomorrow. Yeah. Well, you know, Coinbase is up to shenanigans anyways. Every time Bitcoin starts to move too heavy, all of a sudden the trading is down. All right? Oh, we have a malfunction. All right, well, let's just stick with this stuff here. So look, let's read the byline. Grayscale added 25 tokens to those it is considering for investment products and added AMP to the DeFi fund, while Coinbase listed four small projects. So, Grayscale, the world's largest crypto asset manager, has added 25 coins to the list of assets it is considering adding to its investment products, including VeChain, Iota, Monero, and Axie Infinity. Other assets under consideration are Algorand, Arweave, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to read all that, but it's a whole bunch of them. 25 of them. We're not going to sit here and read all of them. So they got them under consideration. Grayscale's current lineup of 15 crypto investment products has $55 billion in assets under management, AUM. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and Grayscale Ethereum Trust account for $31.2 billion of that AUM. So the vast majority. The Grayscale DeFi Fund currently has $7 billion in assets under management and is down 35% since its inception in July 2021. Ouch. According to data from Grayscale's website. Many of the coins... Hold on. Sorry, guys. One second. All right. Sorry, guys. Look. Settle down. I'm still watching. Many of the coins now being considered are among the top 100 coins by market capitalization, according to CoinGecko. VeChain, VET, was originally launched as an ERC20 token on the Ethereum network in 2015, but has since become the native token of the VeChain Thor blockchain. The token and the network are used by real-world industries, bang, for supply chain tracking and management. We're used in the real world. That's what we do around here. We invest in revenue-generating, real-world used products. Okay? Not a website saying we're going to do this one day. We're magically going to be the best at this. But actually doing it. All right. Look, IOTA is the native token for the IOTA distributed ledger, the Tangle, which helps devices connect to the Internet of Things. The project was founded in late 2015. Blah, 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 blah. While these three tokens are well known and have amassed large followings, excuse me, the same is not necessarily true for the tokens Coinbase has just added. Coinbase is the third largest crypto exchange in the world, with nearly $4 billion in daily trading volume. And it listed 4 relatively unknown tokens on Wednesday. The 4 coins are Cryptex, DIA, Maple, and Unifel Protocol DAO. None of these tokens currently cracks the top 500 by market cap. But by listing them, Coinbase is staying true to its word to make a lot more coins and tokens available in 2022. Those don't even crack the top 500. So the Cryptex team spoke with Cointelegraph about its goals moving forward from the Coinbase listing. When asked how a small crypto project can benefit from such a listing, co-founder and CEO Joe Sticco said, "It allows us to remain nimble and community-driven. At the same time, we can now reach all corners of the globe." Cryptex is a decentralized autonomous organization that manages the TCAP index, which tracks the total crypto market capitalization. CTX is up 10.7% in the past, blah, 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 blah. So Sticco also addressed what it would take for a small project to rise to the point where it would be considered by Grayscale for an investment product. He said, "I think at the end of the day, it's not so much about where we all start. It's about starting small and working to solve problems that are incredibly hard to make the future of finance the best it can be for all participants." All right, so there we go. Bang. Whoops. There we go. Bang. Grayscale considers VeChain and Iota. So look, bang. The reason that's so amazing as well, Grayscale just gobbles up whatever they invest in. And again, just other sort of, moving away from just the Bitcoin and Ethereum thing and going into, let's get all of these things, anything that's, any company out there that's generating revenue and that's, actually being used in the real world. And so VeChain and Iota, wow, they were two of the first, and SingularityNet being used in the real world, worldwide, big time, right? So, well, I don't know about worldwide, but just big time. Fortune 500 contracts, government contracts, big shit. IOTA just got accepted to the European Union's, this big blockchain thing they have, so bang. All right, and then finally, bang, India edges toward crypto legalization with 30% tax, announces a digital rupee. So, the miscreants don't like that 30% tax part. And that's a hefty tax. That is a hefty tax. Because usually when capital, usually when your money makes you money, the government rewards you by giving you a lower tax. So here in America, we have the argument of that you should reward work, not wealth, right? So here in America, they reward wealth. So for instance, my money makes me money. I pay 11% tax a year. Whereas you guys are worker bees in America, you're probably paying about 30% every check, right? And then you get the money back, right, in April or whatever, whenever you do your taxes. Well, you get some money back, right? But you basically, as a worker bee, you pay here in America, and I'm sure in Europe too, about 30%, right, overall. But you do get that little chunk back. And, the markets, governments around the world, they make the capital gains tax lower because they want to encourage people to invest, right? And so here in America, they say, well, that's rewarding wealth. Because rich people, well, that's all they do is to make money, is make their money make the money, right? Whereas a worker bee's got to go and bust his ass to get his paycheck, right? So you're rewarding wealth, not work. Whereas you should be, I guess what they're trying to say is the worker bee should get 15% tax or 11%. And then the guy who's just sitting around making money should pay 30. Right? So it's rewarding wealth, not work. And so it looks like, well, India's not going to reward the wealth here. They're going to treat you like a worker bee. Bang! 30% tax. 30% tax. But look, now here's a little something. Here's a little something to think about, though, folks. You know, everyone's wondering, is India going to ban crypto? Is India going to ban crypto? Well, you can't tax something you're about to ban, can you? Bang. By them coming out and saying we're going to tax it at 30, well, what is the implication? Meaning we're going to legalize it then. You understand? They haven't said the words yet, but you can't tax something. You know, I cannot go and tax the cocaine dealer. He's selling illegal products. I have to arrest him, right? If he's selling that product, right? I can't go tax him and let him just do what he's doing. In other words, if you're going to drop a tax on something, that means you're going to legalize that something, right? And here in America, we have marijuana laws. Some states marijuana is legal, some states it's not. Yeah, well, in the states that's not, let's say Mississippi, yeah, well, they're not taxing weed dealers. They're locking them up and putting them in prison. Whereas a place like California, yeah, well, the weed dealer is no longer a weed dealer. He's now called a dispensary. He applies for his little certificate, his little license. Yeah, he's not a weed dealer anymore. He's a dispensary. And you tax the dispensary, and proper commerce occurs. In other words, because you've legalized it, now you can tax it. You know, here in America, we had this thing called prohibition. Prohibition was in the 1930s and 20s, where alcohol was outlawed in America for a while. And so these guys were just making what's called moonshine. Like, they were just building factories. Like, if you ever drank a whiskey called, I think it's called Jack Daniels. Yeah, that used to be in some fucking redneck's backyard back in the days of Prohibition. And people just liked it, and he kept selling it, and then Prohibition went away. And he turned it into a real business. In other words, and now he pays taxes on it. Whereas back in the days, it was just him and his buddies bootlegging, just running bootleg liquor. Right? And so that's what I want you to really take from this story is forget the tax part that the crypto nerds are crying about. Think about it this way. If you're going to tax it, that means you're about to legalize it, aren't you? Bang! India's 1 in 5 people on Earth, fucksticks. 1 in 5. Bang! 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 1 in 5 on Earth. Yeah, those taxes are steep. Those are steep. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you that they aren't. For capital gains, yeesh. Yeesh. That's steep. But the fact is that they're going to legalize it, aren't they? Because you can only tax what is legal. Yes, brothers and sisters.
Shomari, man, what the fuck? That's fucking amazing, man.
Of course it's amazing, dog.
How'd you figure it out, Shomari?
Yeah, because I'm a master, dickhead. Settle out. That's how it works, brothers. If you say you're going to tax it, well, that means you're about to legalize it. For 1 in 5 people on Earth. Now, we have to see what the full laws are. You know how laws are. I mean, the devil is always in the details. It's always the fine print that gets you, right? So we'll see. Well, first of all, we'll see how stringent this really is. Is it really going to be 30%? Because like it says here, it's not, these laws aren't final. They're just edging towards legalization with a 30% tax. Yeah. Well, I guess I could say it could be worse. They might drop a 50-piece chicken on motherfuckers.
Thank God.
I don't think so. But the state sure wants their piece of this chicken, don't they? They want a piece of this pie. Yeah. Because they know all these regular people, all these regular worker bees are about to get super rich. Well, let's tax them hard, right? That'll put a lot of money, buy some new aircraft carriers and shit. You know how it is? That'll pay for a few more jet fighters. All right. All right, so let's check it out. And that's her. This is the Indian finance minister. So, Indian finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced a 30% tax on any income from the transfer of virtual digital assets, a first for the nation. Sitharaman also said that the digital rupee will likely be issued in 2022 to 2023. So, the CBDC, the digital rupee, right? That's the name of their money. It's called the rupee. Within the 2022 to 2023 timeframe, which is the first time the Indian government has given a timeline on the launch of a central bank digital currency, or CBDC. There's been a phenomenal increase in transactions in virtual digital assets. The magnitude and frequency of these transactions have made it imperative to provide for a specific tax regime, Sitharaman said in the Indian budget speech, which lasted for over 2 hours. Speaking on the adoption of CBDCs, Sitharaman said that a digital rupee will be issued using blockchain and other technologies to be issued by the RBI, the Royal Bank of India, so that's the Indian Central Bank, starting in 2022 to 2023. This will give a big boost to the economy, she said. When asked later about taxing crypto transactions without a regulation, the finance minister said, "We've circulated a paper. Inputs are coming in. Public stakeholders are coming in, so regulations go through the process. I don't wait till regulation comes into place taxing people who are earning profits. Can I?" Oh, this bitch right here. So, not bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use that even word. Ladies, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to use that word. I meant this lady right here. So, she's taking a proactive stance. It's not regulated. So they asked her, well, how can you tax the crypto without regulations yet? She's like, well, she just said it straight up. Well, I don't wait till regulation comes into place taxing people who are currently earning profits, can I? Yeah, they're already making money now. That's what she's saying. She's saying they're already making money. I got to tax that ass now. Then the regulations will come in. When they come in, all right. I never read that part. I didn't read that all the way down like that. Right? That's what she's saying. She's saying, well, right? Look, she says it. I don't wait till regulation comes into place. Taxing people who are earning profits, can I? Yeah, they're making money right now. I got to get that money now. So, that's hilarious. But she knows there's going to be regs. That's why she's doing it. I mean, obviously. No, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, India's a fucked up place, man. Those guys over there, they're a whole different beast. It's a democracy and shit, but it doesn't really work in an orderly fashion. Yeah. All right, guys, look. Most democracies don't. Anyways, the words crypto or cryptocurrency weren't used in the budget speech. However, the finance minister used the phrase virtual digital asset, which the industry interprets as a term for cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens. The naming and the steps taken doesn't mean crypto is now legal, but the industry views the move as steps towards giving cryptocurrency legitimacy. Exactly, because you can't tax something. Well, she can apparently. She doesn't give a fuck about regs. She's going to tax motherfuckers right now. But, in honest truth, if you're the taxpayer, if you're that crypto hodler, do you really need to pay the taxes just because she tells you to? Well, there's no regulations yet. You're just saying so. That's how India's messed up. India's messed up. Anyways, man. India is finally on the path to legitimizing the crypto assets sector in India. Whoops. What the fuck's going on here? Said Nishal Shetty, co-founder and CEO of WazirX, one of India's largest crypto exchanges. Shetty said the move to launch a blockchain-powered digital rupee is phenomenal, as it will pave the way for crypto adoption. He said the biggest development was the clarity on crypto taxation, which will add the much-needed recognition to the crypto ecosystem of India. Exactly. Once you tax something, you're obviously going to legalize it. And I'm just laughing because she's a wild, but she obviously just can't do that by herself. She has to ask the prime minister, and so obviously it looks like crypto is going to be legitimized in India in some form or another, right? Like I said, you can't tax illegal products. You can arrest people for selling them, using them, hodling them. I mean, you can't tax them. All right, let's move on. Holy fuck. How much more of this shit is there? So the concern among some experts is that 30% tax could deter retail investors. There might be movement in people's liquidating their crypto portfolios and moving to the equity market. Regular stocks, the stock market, equity market. The 30% tax is too much, said a source at a major crypto exchange who wished not to be named. I know, it's a lot. That's what worker bees pay. I mean, and the whole incentive of you putting your money to work for you is that you get to keep most of the profits, right? For taking that risk in putting your money out there in the markets, right? That's the whole bargain of being a market master. You're putting your hard-earned money out there to work for you, and it might fail, right? You might lose it all. And so that's why you're rewarded with a much more generous tax bracket than a worker bee, right? Because they're not risking anything. They just show the fuck up, make their spreadsheets, do their fucking job, and they get paid, right? Whereas you're risking it, right? Sure, you could get rich, or you could go fucking broke. So that's why they give you the incentive of lower taxes to make you be a little more risky, right? All right. Blah, blah, blah. Sharad Thakal, CEO of Bayou Corn, disagrees, saying the tax, is normal and not too high, and is in line with normal taxation, in which if you're earning personal income of more than 12K lakh, that's their money, then you're in the 30% slab anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so you're paying worker bee taxes, right? How will you promote the underlying technology with a 30% tax? Asked the industry source from a major exchange. Prima facie self-declaration of crypto ownership and tax filing is a progressive move that displays the government's conviction in monitoring, validating, and regulating the evolution of crypto economy. Gaurav Mehta, founder of Katax, a one-stop shop for crypto taxes, blockchain. Holy fuck. Look. Bang! Look. So here it comes. You get the point now. They've edged toward, I mean, it's a good title. They've edged towards the legalization with a 30% tax. Now, the tax is, in my opinion, quite egregious. Capital gains, the whole point. You want to incentivize people to risk their money in a market. So you don't want to tax them, at too high of a rate. And blah, blah, blah. I know, whether you agree or not, that's the argument, right? I know what you're saying. Well, fuck. You could tax Elon Musk at blah, blah, blah. He'll still have billions. It's true. So I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you that's how these governments think about it, right? All right, so there we go. India coming online. Bang! Let's get to the shout-outs. Bang! Andrew Richard, the Enforcer. Look, Andrew. Olé. At least the markets are going back up again now. Probably get the rest of slapping motherfuckers around. Look. What are you trying to do there, fuckstick? Settle down. Trying to sell that crypto? Look, hodl. The juice is worth the squeeze. You tell him, Andrew. Lever with the Z brother. Bang. Bam, connecting the dots. Lever with the Z brother. Bang. New follower. MD Aman. All right, love you, MD. Lever with the Z brother. Bang. Airdrop, son of a bitch. Look at this motherfucker. Look. Bang. 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 Yes, wrong guys. It's been a while. But my shot is true and straight. I never miss.
Oh, yeah.
It's like riding a bike, baby. Bang, bang. Got you again, son. That's how it goes, Ron Kaz. There's no escape. Man, it's good to be back with you, brother. And thank you for the kind words. Lever with the Z brother, bang. And thank all of you for the kind words. I know a bunch of you are worried about me and stuff. And I thank you. Believe me, I'm worried about me. That's why I couldn't do this for a while. And I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to be still every day until this thing is done. And I know where I land on it, but today I feel good enough to do it, and so here I am. So, Airdropper says, "Hodl strong for the greatest show in the multiverse and his legacy." CB Newswire, who's with me? Yes. And that's Airdropper right there. He's a killer. Yeah. Airdropper's a market master murderer. That's what he does. Oh, a little rain? Yeah, I'll just put up my shield, fuckstick. Rain done bothered me. Market killer. Bang! Buys the dips. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Node savior. Bang! He's been through it. He's been through the shit. Rashid followed me. Rashid has. All right, brother. Bang! Whatever that meant. Muhammad Awal. Never with the Z with the bang.
Yes, brother.
I don't know what language that is, brother. There's Bria. Sexy Bria. Love your girl, see girl. Bang. And the artiste.
Oh, yeah.
She's an artiste. Grinchable. Oh, you're back with the whale? Love her with the Z brother. Bang. Edwin, the original. Love her with the Z brother. Bang. Thank you for the kind words as well. Oh, you guys are doing this? Right, because Sloppy. Holding down the insurgency in the north. Love her with the Z brother. Bang. Someone asked. Who? I think Binance or something. Yeah. Let's pretend Binance is hosting a big crypto conference in March. Who would you want to announce as a speaker? Slappy said CB News. Shomari Clarke. Of course. Well, Binance is a bunch of nerds, Sloppy. They wouldn't understand. They understand nerd talk, wallet talk. They don't understand the shit we're talking about. Bang! You got to understand that. And thank you, Grunstable. Bang! They don't even understand what the fuck the difference between a cash settled and physically settled futures is. Yeah, I mean, you guys are on a higher level. You're crypto nerds, but you're with me in the goodie room. You're at a higher level. Anyways, CB Newswire, the SEC has given Box DMX approval to open a blockchain-powered equities exchange. All right. Bang. All right. Universal Misanthrope, holding that insurgency in Central Europe. Lever Brother, CB Brother, and CB News Master of Security. Bang. Lever Brother. Victor. Lever Brother, CB Brother. Bang. Bree. Yeah, she had to do this. Bang. All right. Good to have you back in the chat room there. That was a little weird one right there. I don't know what all this fire stuff is about, but bang. What are you guys talking about here? Stellar? This is going to be big in the future. Oh, smart contracts coming to Stellar? Oh. Yeah. Bang. We'll just leave it at that. We will leave it at that. Look, Robbie Hardaway, my brother from the multiverse. Lever with the T Brothers. Pictures he's been around so long, his pictures in black and white. Bang. Crypto Sar. Yes, and I know who you are, Crypto Sar. Haha. Lever with the C brother. Master of Noah Fest. Bang. And here is the whole posse. Let's go. Look at KJ Gatsby pushing that chicken. KJ Gatsby pushing that chicken. Keep pushing it, brother. Lever with the C brother. Bang. Pushing that chicken. Sorrel Charles. Lever with the C brother. Bang. Sunny Me, Spy Lady, Love you, lady, see you, lady, and thank you for the kind words, lady. Love you, lady, see you, lady, the assassin. Bang. Abundantly me, love you, brother, see you, brother. Might take you up on that offer, brother. We have to see. Bang. And the kid, love you, the kid. Technically bullish, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bang. Mr. Rosser, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bang. Good. All right. That's everybody then. That's everyone. Oh, there's Radster. Holy Line Insurgency in Eastern Europe. Love you, brother, see you, brother. And a fucking Bengals fan.
What the shit? What the shit?
Yo, brother. You ready for the Super Bowl, homeboy? I know I am. Oh, I fucking know you are. Fuck. This motherfucker lives in Europe, and he likes the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, so as an American, you know what the Bengals mean to us. Right? Just garbage. You know, they're a shit team every year. Radster knew, though. His mind was right. He knew. He knew. So, Radster, brother, hold it down. Bengals fan. Incredible, incredible. Love you, to see you, brother. Bang. Can't wait to talk to you after the Super Bowl. That's a tough one, though, man. That D right there, LA's D is badass. Need regulations. You dang right, Mr. Rosser. Bang. Grayscale includes 24 cryptos. Bang. And I think that's everyone. Said beautiful brawlers. Look, brawlers. Love you, lady. See you, lady. This much. I haven't forgotten. You don't get the full portion. This much. Bang. But at least it's some love. Better than nothing. All right. Let's get back to the Death Star. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. All right, guys. We had a great show for you today. It's good to be back. Good to be back. Daggone right. Smoking, drinking, hanging out with the crew. Fuck. Fuck. It's good to be back. All right, guys. So look. Let's check out the stories. VanEck, multi-token crypto fund. So that's what a fund is. A fund is usually a basket of assets. Not just one shit you put in. Not one asset. You know, you don't make like a Microsoft fund. Just fund. If you want Microsoft, you just buy it then, right? So this is truly what a fund is. It's a basket of assets, just like your 401k. Or anything, a mutual fund, whatever, any fund. It's always a basket of assets. And so now crypto is maturing into a true, market, you know what I mean? Into a true thing. Like I said, you know, like if I had Shomari funds, you know, like a Grayscale thing, I would have the Shomari Artificial Intelligence Crypto Fund. All the artificial intelligence ones would be in there. The Shomari Clarke NFT Fund, you know, all the Solana, Matic, Ethereum would be in there for the NFT stuff. The Shomari DeFi Fund, right? And I'd have all the DeFi stuff in there, you know what I mean? And so this is what a fund really is supposed to look like, a basket of assets, not just one asset you put in there, but a bunch of shit you put inside, right? And so it's maturing. We're maturing slowly. These are the type of investment vehicles that make this place a proper place, right? Like this is how it's supposed to be, and it's getting there, right? I mean, these are just the beginnings, and so, but it's good to see that the beginnings are beginning, right? We've begun. So, bye. And then Grayscale considering IOTA and VeChain. And then we watched about Coinbase listing those 4 other altcoins. Just again, with Grayscale now, you know, venturing outside of just the Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, they have a few other things too, right? Solana and a couple of others. So, but you guys know what I think about IOTA and well, it's not what I think about it. You guys know how IOTA and VeChain are. Yeah. Money pits. You know, that tangle that IOTA tangle, companies are thinking of making a standard. Like how your phone comes Bluetooth enabled, your laptop is Bluetooth enabled. Yeah, 5 years from now, your phone might become IOTA enabled. Right? Like that's the level that IOTA is at. And so, I mean, you guys know how I feel about these two. If they're not in your portfolio, no, Just kidding. That was back in 2019. I'm just joking. There's lots of good stuff out now, but back in the days, these were like one of the only two. And Singularity Net with the walk and talking robot. Other than that, it was all a bunch of you had to guess, right, what was good or not. So good for Grayscale, good for IOTA holders, good for VeChain holders. Bang! And then finally, India edges towards crypto legalization. And they have that 30% tax. Now, 30%, that's a lot of money, man. It is. That's a fuck ton for capital gains tax. It's not very incentivizing, but you have to look on the other hand. Okay, I have to pay 30% tax, but this money is just going to be making me money. Right? What are you going to do? Not invest? No, I'm just going to go to work. All right, well, go to work and just be a broke ass. Or make some money and all right, well, just be prepared for the 30% tax, you know? You better up your price targets a little bit or something, you know what I mean? Up your purchases to compensate for the taxes you're about to pay. And so, but the most important thing is that a country does not tax something that they are not legalizing. I went through it with you here, the American marijuana thing. If you're in a state that doesn't allow marijuana, all right, you go to jail. If you're in a state that allows marijuana, well, you're not a drug dealer anymore. Now you're a dispensary. You know, you just file the paperwork and you're good to go now. Like I told you about the days of prohibition, right, in America. Those guys are making all that moonshine and all that illegal liquor. And Uncle Sam wasn't getting his piece, so he didn't like that. So he tried to outlaw it. It was called prohibition. And, well, unfortunately for Uncle Sam, just like crypto, people don't take kindly to prohibitioning shit. Saying I can't have something when I want something. And so it's America, freedom and liberty fuckstick. And so, you know, and eventually Uncle Sam had to just say, all right, look, y'all can drink, but he's got to pay me some taxes. And everyone's like, all right, we're fine with that, you know. We'll pay some taxes on this liquor, no problem, dog. So we can drink? All right, you can drink. All right, well, fuck, settle down. And so that's how things go in the world, right? Countries don't tax something that's illegal. It means they're legalizing it. And so that's great news. We have to see the full ramifications because that's only the taxation part. And like you heard, the guy asked the lady, like, hey, you're already taxing people and there's no regs yet. She's like, well, they're already making money, aren't they? I'm going to tax them right now. So India's a little fucked up. We've been reading about these boys, about India, boys and girls over there for a long, long time, since the beginning of this channel. I mean, it's just a shit show, right? Like, one part of the government, like, I'll tell you the story of India. We're not going to go to the whole details, but one time the Central Bank of India banned banks from doing anything with crypto. And the banksters and the crypto people were like, what are you talking about? You're the fucking central bank. You don't control the banks, right? Your job is to raise interest rates, lower interest rates, and print money and burn money. You don't tell the banksters what to do. So the banksters took the central bank to court. Yeah, and the judge agreed with the banksters. Hey, you idiot. You can't tell them. Like here in America, the Fed Reserve can't tell a bank what to do, right? That's the OCC's job, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, right? The Fed Reserve can't just say you're not allowed to do this with crypto. Like, who the fuck are you, you fucking idiot, right? And so that's the kind of shenanigans and kind of just, I don't even know what you'd call it, just comical governance of your financial system is. It's comical. Anyways, that's how India is. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. Greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. My name is Shomari Clarke. I love talking money. Bang! I love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. Even though I haven't been around, I've been missing this. And so thank you. Thank you so much for having me in your home. And I will see you tomorrow for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. So until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there. Get your mind right. It's a little old, but it'll get your mind right. And especially watch that pep talk that I gave. There was some, I called it the CB News Killer Bee pep talk or something like this. Watch that. Get your mind right about any kind of blood red days. That'll get you. In fact, I would bookmark that particular video and any blood red any blood red days or weeks. Just play that one for yourself, and it'll get your mind right. Because I love you like that. And that's how much I love you. I get your mind right. So look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Subscribe there. Watch the video there. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye. My name's Shomari Clarke. We're always watching the money. Most importantly, I am always on duty. I might not do the show every day, but you guys see me in the chat room. I'm always on duty. Always watching the hearings. Always looking at the news. Just maybe I'm not in the mood to come out here and talk like this. But look, I think we're back now. I love you guys so much. Bang. See you in the chat. Yes. Let's do this. Over and out.